So there comes a point in every individual's awakening journey where they got to sit still. When divinity comes calling, when they realize their mission, their sole purpose, they got to completely be willing to let go of the old reality, the old narrative, the story that they were before. And this can be kind of painful. It's similar to Noah when Noah built an ark, and he's telling everybody, man, there's a flood coming. You know, I'm building this ark. Get on board if you want to come. And everybody's like, nah, you're crazy. They just couldn't see what he was saying. They didn't see him. They were like, man, no. And then the flood came, and then everybody wanted on the ark. And, only those who were closest to him went. And this story is also echoed with the story of Jesus. See, Jesus was a carpenter. He had a father, he had a mother, he had brothers. And, when it came time for him to step into his mission, into his divine purpose, he let all that go. He didn't continue to mold things with wood. He began to shape reality, to bend reality, to mold reality, to go into his divine mission. And he didn't plead for people to come with him. He just said, follow me. And he kept moving forward. And those who resonated with him, they followed. Those who didn't, they were like, who is this guy? They didn't see him. They couldn't see him. Many times it says, like, we had the Messiah with us all along, but we didn't see it. And this is a metaphor for you, for me, for all of us who are awakening. Every one of us. The Christ is within every one of us. This isn't something like, I'm the Messiah. No, we're all the Messiah. We're all the Christ within, the God within. And as we begin to awaken to that, we have to be willing to, the hard truth, cut off the old reality and step fully into our destiny, into our calling, into our divine purpose of being a light into the world. And, it's hard because you lived this whole narrative before, and you're like, this is my life, this is what I have to do, this is my duty, this is all, all these things. But that was before you were born again. You see, when you have your awakening, you're really dying to this narrative. That was never you. That was a collection of beliefs. That was an ego identity, a collection of beliefs, stories, narratives, just constraints, restrictions that you had believed about yourself. And as all that falls off, you're born again, new, fresh eyes. And all of that came before, it was all illusion. That doesn't mean you can't have people in your life from that narrative, but they must rise to meet you from where you're at now. If they can't see you from the new version of you, you don't gotta sit there and plead for them. Hey, see me, come with me, follow me, come on, hey. That's noble. Trust me, I've been there. I've tried to, hey, bring people along. But I've reached a point in my journey where I can't plead anymore. I can't say, hey, see me for who I am, see me for the light that I am. It's like others see that, and there's others in my life. It's like, hey, come on, that I've had to, I care about them, friends, family. I'm like, hey, check this out. Do you see this? Do you hear this? Listen. But it's like they can't hear. And my heart is so big and cares that I want to leave the door open. But the flood's coming. I got to go forward. See, even Jesus, he says, they're like, Jesus, your mother's outside. He says, I have no mother and father. My family are those who do the will of God. And let's clarify what the will of God is. The will of God is alignment with truth. Alignment with the truth of who you really are. It's not that, he honors that narrative, that part of his story, but he's not attached to it. And, he's doing his divine purpose. It's like, yeah, my mom's outside, cool, but this is who I really am. And, yeah, it's challenging, but we have to be willing to let go of that and allow those who are going to rise to meet us where we're at, meet us. Because if we continue to keep one foot in the old reality and one foot in the new, we never fully step into it. We got to say, follow me, and go forth into our mission. And those who are meant to follow, those who are going to see you, maybe it's last minute, maybe they do see you, maybe they will see you, but you can't be attached to that. You got to go forward. And, keep your heart open. If they come running to get on the boat, don't push them off. Be like, come on, hop on. But you don't got to you don't go forward like saying, hey, come on. No, go forward. Those who are ready will meet you. You don't have to strive and plead and try to get them to see you. Be who you are, and those who see you, they'll see you because you're the light. You're a bright light. And some people are not ready to look into that light. Some people are not ready to let go of the old narrative. It's not easy. Remember your journey. How hard has it been to let go of all those old stories, all those old fears, all those old beliefs of what you must do, gotta do this, gotta do that? It's not easy. You go through many periods of feeling like you're losing your mind, like you're crazy, like, does anyone see me, feeling alone? But eventually, you start finding people that resonate with your soul. They start mirroring back that. And it starts being very clear that there are people who resonate with your frequency, and there are people who are not resonating with it. And the only way those who are not resonating with it will ever begin to be able to see you is if you keep moving forward and shining bright, holding your heart open unconditionally for them. But you can't sit there and plead. You can't keep trying to be the old and dimming your light for them. You gotta shine so bright that it burns away all impurity, all illusion. And if they choose to rise with you, and so it is. If not, and so it is. So, on your awakening journey, keep moving forward. Some days it does feel alone. Some days it does feel like, Some days your heart bleeds because you care so deeply for those that you have shared the journey with. You want to see them rise and meet you where you're at. But you can't cling to that. You have a divine mission. You have a purpose. And you got to step fully into it. So, I hope this finds you well. Blessings.